So I got their replacement hydraulic motor from eBay. This one's from a 1982, I believe. Let me see if it focuses on that. But yeah, that says 82 on there. Or 83 actually. It looks relatively the same as the one I pulled out. The only thing I see is that this shaft has a groove in it, where that one doesn't. I reinstalled the hydraulic male-to-male national pipe thread to JIC connections there. So the next step is I'm gonna put it into the old axle and see how that goes. I got the hydraulic motor in. You can see it down there. It looks like new compared to my rest of my machine. Looks like it was black from the factory where it was made, and then maybe they sprayed it, the bottom half, when someone repainted the tractor or whatever, but it seems like the original color was black. Alright, so I got that bolted on. I basically, this is interesting, I put the tires on the transaxle, and then I wheeled it into place. The tractor's still jacked up with a scissor jack in the front, and then I pushed it and then leveled the transaxle with this pump or the floor jack. Now I also put these spacers here. They're not let the axle go forward too much because I don't want to damage those fittings. So that's why I have these spacers down here. So now my next step is to get one bolt in here. Now the gasket's in here. You can see that. So there's the gasket right there. So I'm going to get one bolt started, and then I hope to screw that bolt in and then put on the cover that I have drying there, and then pull that bolt out, because I think I can hinge the bolt this way, pull this out, and then bring it back in. So I can put the cover in this bolt here with this bolt connected, and then bring it back just to keep everything. So now my task is lowering. You can see back there the fittings that I don't want to mess up. And then I have my scissor jack here that I'm just going to slowly let down. Let me get something to turn this with. I still have some play to kind of move this around. So she's moving down. Come across to this side. And there's our fittings there. So now, use this jack to lower it even further with my hand and just fine tune her into place. There she goes. Yeah, there we go. Now, I think I guess I should get some more bolts in and get it We're lined up. Put these fittings on. Come in. See there, if I push that together. But I think I'm gonna now screw in the transaxle. Get a few more bolts started in here. Get that shored up, and then I can connect the hydraulic lines and then unconnect these bolts, put the cover on, transaxle cover. Okay, so I got the drive installed. Now the 4 bolts, and then I put it on the axle. Then I installed the tires on the axle, and then I rolled the axle under the tractor. Then I hooked up the hydraulic lines first, and then I put bolts in up to bolt it to the frame. I left them on loose, so I had some play to connect those hard lines to make sure they lined up. Hooked it up the shift control lever from right here. That just bent in and up and then over. Then the brake pedal right there that's moving, hooked that up from the back. It was just a cotter pin, and now I'm reassembling the back of the machine. So I went through, I installed the transaxle cover plate, then I installed the front, I don't know what you call that, dashboard under the seat, and then I put on the gas tank